MLB Network brings you baseball from under the lights at Citizens Bank Park in Philadelphia. It's the home opener of this new season between the San Diego Padres and the Philadelphia Phillies. Major League Baseball on MLB Network is next. Travis Jankowski stands in as he looks at ball one here. These Phillies, Harold, as they enter play here tonight, they come in winners of 3 in a row and riding a nice little run to start the new series.
Well, Matt, I really like their pitching staff, but I think the key to this game is clearly falls on their shoulders. They throw off-speed pitches for strikes, and they mix the pitch as well. I think if they do that, they got a chance to win.
Will Myers is at the plate as he watches ball one. Here it comes, 1-0. And that changeup makes him jump, a swing and a miss.
In a double play situation, that's the location you want a guy to swing at. More than likely, he's going to beat it into the ground.
Runners on the move for second. Pitch swung on and missed the throw. It bounces, but he's out. Nice play there to pick the throw and put the tag on quickly. Skied into straightaway right. Number 5 will drift over to his left a few steps as he takes it for the second out.
Batting third.
Digging in the switch hitter, Yangervis Solarte. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Hit in the air to center field. Polanco has a read on it, makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Stepping up now, number 5. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Right fielder, number 5.
Now this is chopped foul at home plate. It's 0-1. Harold, this Padres team, as they take the field here tonight, they come in looking to turn things around as they've dropped 2 straight.
Well, Matt, I mean, the simple way to put it, they lost their last game. This is where baseball comes the best to me, where all the cliches come in. You got to have a short-term memory, and you really do. The game's over. You can't do anything about it. You got to come back today and play better and win.
Jankowski there for it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. Striding in, Edwin Encarnacion. No one aboard for him, and 2 gone here in the first. And he takes ball 1. Swing and a little tapper. Foul ball, however, strike 1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And the changeup is way low that time.
Well, when you're behind in a count like this pitcher is, it's a good time to work in something off speed if you're confident in it. Most hitters are looking for fastball.
Fastball, and looks like they're pinching him a bit here. It's 3-1 in front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. And a good job there to lay off. It's ball 4 as he becomes their first base runner of the ball game now with 2 away. Here's Kendrys Morales. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. And this is fouled back and out of play. 2 out with the man at first. And here's a swing and a miss as he falls behind 0-2.
He had some really good late action on that slider right there. It's hard to do anything with that pitch unless you're sitting on it and catch it out front before it breaks all the way in.
Here's the 1-2. Grounded back up the middle, and that finds its way through for a base hit. At the plate, number 4. He's ready for his first AB here in this one.
Number 4.
Chacin comes set. Here's the first pitch. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. Here's the 0-1 pitch. And this is chopped foul at the plate. He's in the hole now, down 0-2. And a half-hearted swing there as they tie him up. So stepping in, Jose Abreu. He'll lead it off against Vince Velasquez.
Jose Abreu.
And a called strike down in the zone. 0-1. Pitch on the way. And boy, this at-bat is not starting off well as he's behind 0-2 now.
Two things pitchers really love: called strike threes and jamming hitters. How about that? Talk about that jam right there. That's about as good as it gets.
And he'll take this to the bag himself, and the leadoff man set down to start the second. Into the windup and the pitch. Corey Spangenberg comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. And maybe a little frustrated on the mound here as the fastball misses for ball 2 now.
Not the ideal spot to be right here. 2-0 count on a real good hitter. Boy, you're going to have to make some really good pitches now.
Throw in time at first for out number 2. Now batting, Mark Trumbo. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. Chopped weakly to the left. So a runner at first with 2 away, and that'll bring in the shortstop, Eric Ibar. Hit in the air out to straightaway left. Number 4 is under it, and he makes the catch for out number. Here's the second baseman, Ian Kinsler. He'll look to get something going here in this scoreless ball game.
Second baseman, Ian Kinsler.
Hit the other way out toward right field. This is taken in by Trumbo, and there's out number 1. Standing in, Freddie Galvis. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. In tight here with the first pitch fastball. That's 1-0. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. There to take it is Trumbo, and there are 2 away now. Now at the plate, Cameron Rupp. He'll try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Trumbo has a read on it, and that retires the side. Stepping into the box, Sandy Leon. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game.
Sandy Leon.
Up and away to start the inning. It's 1-0. And now a pitch on the way. And this winds up inside for a ball. 2-0 now.
Well, that pitch wasn't even close. And now that was an easy take. Now he's locked in. You're sitting there 2-0. Get real specific. Make him throw you your pitch.
Outside, 3-0 now. And he lays off there, ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin inning number 3.
Batting ninth.
He's set, and the pitch.
Number 46.
Swing and a flare hit toward right. In there, a base hit. Throw into second. Throw just does beat him to the bag, and that was pretty close. Digging in at the plate is Travis Jankowski. He singled to open up the ball game. There's a drive out toward the gap in left center. And they'll chase this one down now out near the 387 sign. Chacin is on his way home. And not in time as the run scores. Here's Will Myers. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Center fielder, Will.
And that'll be the 4th wide one. So put runners at the corners here with 1 man gone. Striding in once again, Yonhervis Solarte. 0 for 1 here in the early going.
Solarte.
Runners are at first and third, 1 away. And here's a ball hit in the air. And this will fall, but it's a foul ball. He got him, and it'll probably take a base hit now to get that runner across from third. Digging in for his second at-bat, Jose Abreu. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the 3rd. Runners at second and third with 2 gone. Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2.
He's got a chance to ring up back-to-back Ks here, and that would be huge in this situation.
This one skied out toward right. Right fielder has a beat on it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. At the plate, Vince Velasquez. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest.
Vince Velasquez.
popped up towards the seats as this gets out of play. The windup and the 0-1. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. And this one's tapped foul at home plate. Again, he sends it out of play.
Well, I think he's trying to get that 2-strike fastball out of the zone. Just caught too much of the plate right there. Fortunately, he fouled it off instead of putting it in the seats.
Softly hit out towards short. Ibar throws to first to take care of him for the first out. Ready for another chance? Number 5. It was a fly out for him to start the home first. And that swung on and missed for strike 1.
Well, he doubled up on that slider, so that tells me he's really feeling it at this point in the game. Good chance we'll see a heavy dose of that slider as this start continues.
And that's in there, base hit. He'll get it into second, and he'll pull into second with 1 away. So striding in, Gregory Polanco, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Changed up on him as this is grounded to second. Spangenberg has it. Throw on to first, 2 gone. Edwin Encarnacion now, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. And he's in front of a tight little slider that time. 1-1 now to Encarnacion. And that one stayed too low, apparently.
Back-to-back sliders away. Now I think you have to think about running something hard in. Not a good idea to throw a good hitter the same pitch 3 times in a row. He's gotten himself into a little bit of trouble out here. Middle of the order up in a run-scoring situation.
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Corey Spangenberg. He'll try to get it going here to begin the 4th. And he'll take strike 1 on the fastball, registering at 93 that time. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball. Here it comes, 0-2. Now a swing and a hard hit grounder, but a foul ball, and the count holds at 0-2.
I like the call for the 2-strike changeup, but you got to make a better pitch. He got away with one right there.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Number 4 is there, and he has it for the out. Here's Mark Trumbo now.
Right fielder, Mark Trumbo.
Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Under it is the right fielder. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. Here's Eric Ibar now. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. First pitch changeup, chopped foul right at the plate for the first strike. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Going back is the right fielder, but he can't get it as it's off the wall. And he is into second with a 2-out double. So striding in, Sandy Leon. He drew a walk his first time up. There's a strike at the knees, 0-1. For Ibar, he's at second with his first 2-bagger of the year. Swinging a little blooper to center, and that's going to fall for a base hit. They're going to extend their lead as the runner scores from second. So coming to the plate, Ulysses Chassin, trying to keep things going now with a runner at first following the RBI single. Nowhere close with the fastball to begin the at-bat. It's ball 1. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. 2-0 pitch on the way. Hit on the ground out to short. Fielded by Galvis. Throw on to second for the force, and the side is retired. Here's Kendrys Morales. He set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning.
First baseman.
In there for strike 1.
He's having a really good game. He's over 70% first pitch strike. When you get that first pitch strike, now it opens up the whole strike zone, and that's why a pitcher can dominate. He's doing that in this game.
And this will be pulled in just in front of the warning track for the first out.
Number 4.
Into the windup and the pitch. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. And he starts to go after it. Question was, did he hold up in time? Yes, indeed, says the third base umpire. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. And a fastball blew it right by him, and there are 2 down. Now at the plate, Ian Kinsler. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Second baseman, Ian Kinsler.
And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away. The 0-1 pitch. And a fastball just a bit up. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. On the ground to the right side. Fielded by Spangenberg. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Digging in and looking for more, Travis Jankowski. 2 for 2 with a triple on his batting line to this point. Hit hard down the line. And a reach to his backhand, but he can't come up with it, and the leadoff man's aboard. And he is in there. Here's Will Myers. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Swing and a miss at a changeup that has him all kinds of goofed up at the plate. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Number 4 is there, and he makes the catch for the out. And he will make it back to second and be content with holding on there. Digging in once again, Yonhervis Solarte. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. Look out, a fastball up near his dome, and that'll wake you up a bit. A decent lead at second. Here's the pitch. Shoots this one over to first. Oh, what a stop on the slide. It's in time. That was exceptional. He got the out and prevented the runner from having a chance to score. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Jose Abreu is in for the 3rd time as he looks at a ball high. It's 1-0.
With the runner on third, 2 outs, base open, and a good hitter at the plate, you have to be smart and not give in. If you walk this guy, so what? It's a lot worse if you give him a ball that he can hurt you on.
3-0 now. Ready with the 3-0. And that's through into center field. Base hit. In to score the runner from third. Now in the box, Corey Spangenberg. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. In there for strike 1, 0-1. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Swing and a ball sliced foul into the seats down the left field line. Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2. Got him swinging, and that will end the. In now, Freddie Galvis comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Solarte has it, and it's a quick out, number 1. Digging in, Cameron Rupp. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Into the windup and the pitch. And that finds its way into center for a 1-out base hit. Stepping in, Vince Velasquez. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Darryl Killian will be summoned off the bench here as he'll pinch hit with a runner at first and 1 gone in the inning. Manuel Margot will be summoned now to be the pinch runner.
Manuel Margot.
Throw over to the bag. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1. Now a throw over to first. And another throw over. The 1-0 delivery. Started to go around, but it's ruled strike 1 anyway. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Hit back up the middle. There's Ibar. The second for one. On to first as they get the double. Jesse McCollum will come on and make his fourth appearance in this campaign.
Jesse
digging in once again, Mark Trumbo. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. And the pitch. On the ground up the middle. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th. Digging in and looking for more, Eric Ibar. 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far. Trying to work that slider to the outer half, but it misses 1-0.
Backdoor breaking ball just missed right there. It's such an effective pitch if you can hit the corner with it, but no dice this time.
Throw gets him, 2 down. At the plate, Sandy Leon. He singled his last time up. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball.
I'll tell you what, right there, Matt, that's a sign of a guy that was sitting on an off-speed pitch. He threw that fastball right by him.
And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control, 0-2. And he missed with it. It's 1-2. Line towards center field. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away. And ready for another shot now. Number 5. He doubled earlier in the game. 1 for 2 to this point.
Number 5.
Ball chopped foul right at home plate, and it's 0-1. Now a swing, and he pops him up. Right up the chute. This may be tough behind the plate. And he'll indeed make the play in foul territory for the first out.
Now batting.
Digging in to try it again, Gregory Polanco. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. Well, it's been a good outing so far, but he hasn't really racked up the strikeout totals that you might think, Dan.
Yeah, it amazes me how every game you pitch can be so different, Matt. Sometimes it feels like guys can't touch you and you're just punching everyone out. But other times, you don't have your good stuff and you really rely on movement and location to get outs. That's been the case for him today, and it's really working.
3-1 now. Set to deal. Here's the 3-1. And this one will be out of play off to the left. No runs, 3 hits, and no errors on the ledger for the Phillies to this point. Slapped hard the opposite way. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. Edwin Encarnacion now. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Edwin.
First delivery to him on the way. And that slider's almost in the dirt. Now a throw over. Here comes the 1-0. In front of the changeup there as this is chopped foul at home plate. And that's taken for a called strike 2.
Frozen with a high fastball there. We'll see if they try to climb the ladder even more on the next pitch.
Now a half swing, but it's strike 3 anyway, says the home plate umpire, and that's out number 2.
Number 8, Kendrys Morales.
Pulled toward right center field. Myers is under it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Ulysses Chacin. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. There's a good fastball on the outside corner as he'll take a look at strike 1. Ryan Schimpf is up off the bench as he'll pinch hit here to start inning number 7. And this misses the outside corner. So it's knotted up at 1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Lifted the other way out to left center. And the move to the pinch hitter will not pan out as that's taken in for the first out.
Now batting.
Stepping up now, Travis Jankowski. And he'll complete the cycle if he can blast one over the wall here. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball.
Your attention, please. Now
so with a left-handed hitter waiting, they'll go to their own left-hander out of the bullpen.
Travis.
Now some movement out in the Phillies bullpen as a lefty and Hunter Renfroe will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with one gone in the inning. Hard hit at third, and that'll just sneak past his outstretched arm, a base hit. Ready for another chance? Will Myers, 0 for 2 with a walk for him so far. Now time is called, and this could very well be to buy a few more pitches for those relievers. Zach Eflin enters to make an appearance on the mound. Is he in?
Number 56.
Here comes the first pitch. The cutter runs outside, ball 1. Myers awaiting the 1-0. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner.
Good pitch right there from the reliever. Tough for hitters to do much with pitches.
There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Number 4 is back to the track as he takes it for out number 2. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
Up next for the Padres.
Striding in once again, Yangervis Solarte. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. This is skied into short left center. Under it is the left fielder. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning.
Ladies and gentlemen.
Ray Chassin gets the call from the pen.
Number 6.
Standing in, number 4. Been a strikeout victim twice in this one. Michael Franco is up off the bench as he'll be asked to get something. Padres are going to get something going out in the bullpen now as a left-hander has stood up to throw. And a high strike there, 0-1.
Objective number 1 right here is finding a way to get on base. So I'm not surprised to see him taking on the first pitch there.
And another strike. Good fastball under the hands. It's 0-2. Ground ball right side. Spangenberg is there. Throw in time at first. A nice play in short right for the first out. Here's the second baseman, Ian Kinsler. Luis Perdomo.
Kinsler.
A high fastball is in there.
He might want that pitch back up and away. That's a pitch you can really drive if you have the right approach towards that opposite field gap.
He's clearly looking to hit off the fastball and adjust. That's a pretty good swing after seeing 2 fastballs now in a row.
On the ground to third. Throw on to first takes care of Kinsler here for out number 2. Now at the plate, Freddie Galvis. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. Popped him up over to the left, but playable over in foul ground. And he will indeed make the play in foul territory. So here's the slugging first baseman Jose Abreu now. He'll start things out for us here in inning number 8. That hits the outside corner. It's strike 1.
When you're facing this good a hitter, man, that strike 1 becomes so important to get ahead with him and make him think about something else. Now you can control the at bat.
Hard on the ground toward short. Backhanded. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8.
The batter number 15.
Ready once again, Corey Spangenberg. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Hit in the air to shallow center. On the move is Polanco. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away. Now at the plate, Mark Kimball. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Lifted in the air to right field. Waiting on it, the right fielder, and that retires the side. And that'll bring in Tommy Joseph. And he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago. This ball's hit in the air down the right side and out of play. 0-1. Breaks his bat as this one's popped up. And he'll steer clear of the flying debris to make the catch here for the first out.
Now batting.
Into the box now, Zach Eflin, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Aaron Altair will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with one gone in the inning. And this is going to find some real estate out there as he comes through off the bench with extra bases. He's through first and hustling for second, and he'll reach second now with one away. So striding forward now. Number 5. And he's got to get on base.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for
so they'll make a matchup move here and bring on a southpaw to face the left-handed hitter due up. Jorge Soler will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1.
I really like that pitch right there. The batter will tell you everything. You get a late swing right there on the fastball low and away. That means that's a great located pitch.
And that'll put him on the board as it's now a 3-1 contest. And he'll get in there safely.
Center fielder.
First pitch of the at-bat. Gregory Polanco is in with one away now as he swings and misses here at strike one. And Dan, that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant on the mound, but it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to go along with it. But he does, and he really spotted that pitch.
That's a nice pitch right there. He threw him a breaking ball, comes back with the fastball, and now he's late. Now he doesn't know how to adjust. He's kind of caught in between. You got him set up perfectly.
So he racks up the swinging strikeout on the breaking ball. Gregory Polanco becomes out number 2 this inning. Renfroe. Hector Neris enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. Eric Ibar is in to start things off as he looks at a ball to start the inning. 1-0.
And think about it. In game 1 of this series.
What a stop by Kinsler. The throw in time. Standing in, Sandy Leon. A hit in 2 tries so far. Lifted in the air out to right. Soler is there, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning. Step in, Brad Hand. He'll get to take Miguel Carrasco. Will get the call to pinch hit here as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty. There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. A leap, but he can't bring it back into the park. It's a home run. Digging in for his second at-bat, Hunter Renfroe. He reached on a single in his first try. Hit hard on the ground to second. That's through for a base hit, his second of the ball game. So Will Myers will get a chance to bat this inning following the base hit. Stepping in, Will Myers. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. And that's through for a hit. Digging in the switch hitter, Yangervis Solarte. 0 for 4 with a strikeout thus far. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Polanco racing back and just short of a home run. This ball's off the wall. The runner scores from second, and the run will score all the way from first. It's 6-1. Now at the plate, Jose Abreu. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Kevin Segrist takes over now with 2 gone here in the top of inning number 9. A changeup floats outside here for ball 1. And he falls behind now, 2-0.
Well, he's got a base open to use right here, and it looks like he might not be afraid to do that by the way he's pitching it.
Polanco has a read on it. And that's the third out. Carter Capps will come on in relief.
Now pitching for the Padres.
So stepping in, Kendrys Morales. He'll be the one to get us going here in the bottom of inning number 9. And I believe they'll say he broke the plane, as yes he did. It's ruled a strike. And now a pitch on the way. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. And they'll start this inning off with a base hit as that one's through. The 9th inning's underway with a leadoff man aboard via the single.
Up next for Philadelphia.
Settling in now, Maikel Franco comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. That's his first base hit, make him 1 for 2 now. Coming to the plate now, Ian Kinsler. He was a ground out victim last time up.
Ian Kinsler.
And a slider tails outside for ball 1. Here it comes, 1-0. Line to the right side. That's in there. Base hit. And no sense risking anything here as the bases will be loaded now with still nobody out.
Batter number 13.
Digging in now, Freddie Galvis. He was retired after popping out in his last at-bat. Swing and a miss on the slider, 0-1. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Catch made here in medium deep right center, and the runner's breaking from third. Throw won't get him. And that'll bring in Tommy Joseph. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Way behind that pitch, it's 0-1. Well, I think his eyes lit up when he saw that pitch coming up at his eye level.
Yeah, good luck. But hey, a high fastball all of a sudden becomes really dangerous for a pitcher if it's not spotted above the zone. A little height difference makes all the difference.
And he held up in time, but it's strike 3 called, and there are 2 down. Standing in now, the pitcher, Kevin Segrist. So with 2 away, they decide to let him hit instead of burning a pinch hitter. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. And this one's in the dirt. The runners will hold, but meanwhile the count moves to 2-0. Here he comes on 2-0. Now a pitch swung on and missed. It's 2-1.
I like what I'm seeing right now. In, and then goes away. If you pound him in early, it opens up the outside half of the plate, and that's what he's doing right now.
Solarte is there to make the catch, and with that, the ball game is over. Well, we watched a really solid starting pitching performance, kept the opposition at bay, and as a result, he's our top player of the game.
Yeah, not the longest outing you'll ever see, 6 innings, but he definitely was a factor in the game. Did a good job while he was out there, and he gets the W because of it.
For Philadelphia, 2 runs, 9 hits, no errors. They left 8 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 57 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance at Citizens Bank Park, 43,500. The Phillies thank you for attending and remind you to please buckle up and drive home safely.
We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of baseball on MLB Network. We'll have Diamond Dynasty Championship Series action. It's Alabama. Baseball on MLB Network, and it's coming up next. Carlos Correa is in to start things off as he looks at a ball to start the inning. 1-0. And he holds up here, but the pitch is a cold strike anyway. Good night for baseball all in all. Game time temperature 63 degrees. Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. Swing and he pops him up over toward foul territory. There to take it is Votto, and there's one gone. Here's Ben Zobrist now.
Here tonight. Center fielder.
Now here's the pitch.
Zobrist.
Below the knees, 1 ball, no strikes. And that one stayed too low apparently.
Now with the 2-0 count and the power at the plate, it could be fireworks time. This is the kind of count he makes his money in.
3-0 now. From the windup, the 3-0 pitch. And he lays off here, ball 4, and he'll become the game's first base runner here with 1 away. Here's the switch hitting Victor Martinez. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and 1 away. High set by Kershaw. Now the pitch. And Dan, that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant on the mound.
Runner at second here with 1 man out. Hit out towards second. Correa over to his left. Throw on to first gets Martinez, and that's the second out of the inning. Here's J.D. Martinez. Great chance to drive in a run here in the early going. First offering on its way. And a curveball that started low and broke lower. Ball 1.
With the runner on third, 2 outs, base open, and a good hitter at the plate, you have to be smart and not give in. If you walk this guy, so what? It's a lot worse if you give him a ball that he can hurt you on.
Back up the middle, and that's through into center field. Base hit. The runner from third crosses the plate, and they've taken a 1-0 lead. Digging in, Joey Votto. Trying to keep things going now with a runner at first following the RBI single. And that misses inside. 1-0. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Blackmon going back. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. Here's George Springer. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Leading off for New York. Right fielder, George.
And a check swing here, but he clearly went around on a pitch that would have been a strike anyway. It's 0-1. Swing and a miss here, and he's behind in the count now. 0-2. And he checked his swing, but it's a strike 3 called, and that's the first out of the inning.
Batting second, center fielder,
into the windup and the pitch.
Blackmon.
Charlie Blackmon is at the plate as he looks at ball 1.
That's a good take on that fastball there. You know he's looking for something up there to drive, but that was...
There's a swing and a drive, and everybody's just going to sit back and watch that one fly. A no-doubt home run. Here's the third baseman, David Wright. First offering on its way. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. Now here's the pitch. Now a good pitch on the inside part of the plate ties him up, and it's 1-1.
Oh, wow, that's what they call a jam sandwich. Wow, not much you can do with that pitch that's in tight.
And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2. And here's a pitch inside, and that got him. Digging in, the switch hitter, Bryce Harper. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. Popped high in the air. Seaver is there for it. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning. Stepping into the box, Joey Votto. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. And that sinker misses at the shoe tops. Ball 1. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And it's gone. Here's Chris Bryant now, looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. And he misses inside with that one, ball one.
To me, it looks like he just doesn't trust himself out there on the mound. It's like he's fighting his body on every pitch, and as a result, we're seeing a lot of balls from him early on in this game.
I think he held up in time, but that becomes moot as it's a called strike two.
Here we are in the first inning. We're watching adjustments be made after giving up that extra base hit. Now that's better location. He's going to have a better day if he does that. Now that was a good pitch to lay off. When it starts on the outside half of the plate, that slider right there, you know it's going to continue to run off the plate.
Throw on to Votto will take care of him at first, and the side is retired. Giancarlo Stanton now.
66ers, left fielder Giancarlo Stanton.
Too high that time with the inning's first pitch. It's ball one. And the pitch. Hit back up the middle. Correa has it. Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second. Now some action out in the bullpen as a lefty and a right-hander begin throwing. Corey Seager is in with one away now as he swings and misses here at strike one. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball.
Pretty late with the swing there. As a pitcher, you have to recognize that and keep coming in with the hard stuff until he proves he can hit it.
Breaking ball backs him off a bit. It's 1-2. Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now.
Well, a pitcher can tell you a lot early in the game. With this veteran pitcher out here, fastball in. To me, it looks like he's going to try to take that inside half and say, that is mine.
And Kershaw can't find the target there as he's run it as far as it can go now. It's 3-2. And strike three called on the outside corner. He's earned the right to live out there with the fastballs as that's out number 2.
Third baseman number 3, Evan Longoria.
Coming over for this is Springer, but he won't have a play. It's a foul ball. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And Longoria swings right through that one as he's behind 0-2 now.
He is being aggressive in this inning. 0-2 on this hitter. The first 2 outs were recorded quick because he came right after the hitter. I don't think that changes right now either. He's going to continue to be aggressive to this hitter as well.
Into the box now, Tom Seaver, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. 0-1 count. Here it comes. A late swing at a slider for a strike.
He had some really good late action on that slider right there. It's hard to do anything with that pitch unless you're sitting on it and catch it out front before it breaks all the way in.
A runner on first with 2 away. Runner goes for second. Pitch inside. The throw. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Right side, hit hard. A dive, but he can't get it. It's through into the outfield. And now they've got the runner caught in the hot box as he thought about going home. And no chance on the throw here as he reaches first easily. Digging in for his second at-bat, Carlos Correa. Looking for a third straight 2-out hit and a run in the inning. Swing and a drive to right. There it goes. And out of here. And I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed. Riding in once again.
Center fielder Ben Zobrist.
Into the windup and the pitch. Line towards center field. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. So a 2-out knock, and we'll go a little deeper into the top of the second. Ready for another chance. Victor Martinez. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Just lucky to make contact on that one as it's chopped foul. 3 runs already home here. And a good swing there by the switch-hitting Martinez, but he missed it. 0-2.
You know, that can really be an effective pitch to a guy that has a lot of pop. They're up there looking for a fastball up in the zone, so if you can place it a little above it, they have a hard time getting the barrel up there.
And that's through for a hit. Digging in to try it again. J.D. Martinez. Twos all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course here in inning number 2. And this one's in the dirt. Throw goes to third. No movement on base. It's ball 1. The 1-0 pitch. And he gets the call that time for strike number 1. Now a half swing here on the pitch inside, but it's a full swing in the eyes of the home plate umpire. Strike 2. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball.
You can really tell about how effective this guy's going to be when guys are swinging at that changeup.
Meanwhile, this ball gets down. It's a base hit. Throw won't get him. They're going to extend their lead as the runner scores from second. Now a 5-3 game. In is Joey Votto now. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Francisco Lindor. We'll see what he can do off the bench as he'll bat with runners at the corners. Kelvin Herrera. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Bryant is under it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Here's Corey Seager. He'll get us going here in the bottom half of the second.
The shortstop, Corey Seager.
Squared that one up just a little late. Now the 0-1. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out. Here's Carlos Correa now.
Second baseman, Carlos Correa.
Started to go down after it, and he couldn't hold back. It's strike 1. Now the pitch. Hit on the ground out to short. On to first, and there were 2 down. Digging in. Kelvin Herrera. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Steve Finley will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher. Couldn't quite hold back that time as the changeup fooled him for strike 1. And now a pitch on the way. Goes after the sinker there as this is fouled away. Seaver's ready. Here it is on 0-2. Hard hit ball to second. And this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single. And the inning extended for George Springer to bat next. Now at the plate, George Springer. He was called out on strikes to open the home first. Way in front of a great slider that time. Oh, and this at-bat is quickly moving from bad to worse. It's 0-2 now.
After that swing, you just got to reset yourself. You still have a strike to work with, and you can't be thinking about how silly you just looked on that last pitch.
And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2.
Well, he kind of got caught chasing the first 2 pitches out of the strike zone. But I think he's caught on to their game a little bit right now. 2 tough pitches that he took with 2 strikes, and now the count is 2-2.
That's through for a base hit, and he's 1 for 2 now. Trying to pick things up where he left off. Charlie Blackmon looking to make it 3 straight 2-out hits here. He's got a runner in scoring position at second. Sinker runs outside to start the at-bat. 1-0. And that's inside and a bit low anyways. It's 2-0. And he commits to the pitch inside, and he definitely went around. That's strike 1. Hot shot to third. And a sliding try there at third, but it skips by him, a base hit. And they'll put the brakes on that runner at third, and that means the bases are loaded now with 2 away.
Number 5,
David Wright will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1.
Well, he's got a high pitch count. We're only in the second inning. Things are definitely not going his way. They're really making him work right now.
He put himself in a good position, jumping ahead 0-2 with the bases loaded. Now we'll see if he can finish it off.
And a good 0-2 pitch there, but Wright able to lay off to make it a ball and 2 strikes. And he strikes him out, so a missed opportunity. Goose Gossage is going to come on to pitch
now
here.
pitching.
Giancarlo Stanton. And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. It's 1-0. And the pitch. Just a tick behind for a strike.
He's going to need to shorten up and get that foot down a little bit earlier if he hopes to be catching up to that fastball.
And able to lay off the fastball away here. 2-1 now. And this one's going to bounce up to the plate. An easy take there, and it's 3-1 now.
3-1 count to this guy. You don't want to challenge him right here. Don't give him anything to hit. No. Keep it on the corner.
The batter, number 5.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Very weakly on the ground. And he won't even think about second as he'll flip on to first for the sure out. So a runner aboard at second here with 1 away. And standing in here is the very dangerous third baseman, Evan Longoria. Ball 1. Longoria waiting on the 1-0. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
Oh, he reached back and challenged him right there. I like that. Early in the count. Here it is, big fella. I know you're a good hitter, but I'm coming right after you.
And a full count as that misses. It's 3-2 now. Working for the punch out and the offering. Here's a looping fly ball out to right. Springer moving to his left, and he makes the catch for the second out. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now. Stepping up to the plate, Tom Seaver. And a chance now to increase his lead if he can deliver something here with 2 gone. And they start him out away with a called strike. Swing and a ball lifted in the air toward the line and right. Springer is under it, and he makes the catch for. Coming to the plate now, Bryce Harper. 0 for 1 here in the early going.
Bryce.
And he tries to hold back on the swing, but I think it would have been ruled a strike anyway. It's 0-1. Checks his swing, but this will be strike 2 call. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Up the middle and off his leg. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely. Now to the plate, Joey Votto. And remember, he hit that 2-run homer his first time up. And a pitch out, nothing doing though, and that's ball 1. Nobody out, runner on first. That's inside. 2-0.
Now he finds himself down 2-0. It looks like he's just distracted. This is the advantage of having a guy on first base who can run.
And this is into the gap for Votto. Looks like extra bases. Harper rounds third and is digging for the plate. In to score is the runner from first. And he is out, retreating to second as they slap the tag on him.
Now batter.
Here's Chris Bryant now. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Couldn't resist on that one, and he's behind 0-1. Now the pitch. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. Victor gives the sign, the 1-1. Had him off stride that time, and it's 1-2.
Yeah, I doubt he's going to look back at that swing when he's reviewing the video of his at-bats tomorrow.
Little tapper down the third baseline. Throw won't be in time as he reaches it first. Standing in, Corey Seager. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. There's a strike at the knees, 0-1. The 0-1 on its way. And the changeup is way low that time.
The intent with that changeup away was one thing and one thing only. Get a double play ball. Nice job to lay off it at the plate, though.
Starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up ball 2. He's fallen behind now, 3-1. Smoke toward the hole. And that finds its way through for a base hit. The tag, and they got him as he couldn't get back to second. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Carlos Correa. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. In the air to center field and deep back is the center fielder. Back he goes, but this is going to be a home run. Into the windup and the pitch. Goose Gossage stands in as he swings and misses for strike 1. Seaver's ready, coming at him with the 0-1. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
He's certainly giving up plenty of hits in this one, but the funny thing is he hasn't walked anyone yet. That tells me he's throwing strikes, but he's just not throwing enough quality strikes. That's back-to-back breaking balls away, but now he's got himself into a little bit of a tough spot. You probably can't throw that again, so your opponent is probably up there just looking for a fastball that he can drill.
Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. A fastball that just misses inside.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3. Here's Carlos Correa now. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier.
Carlos Correa.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And a neck-high fastball that time. Inside with the sinker, and that'll keep him honest at the plate.
He went deep earlier, so that might have been a little bit of a message they were trying to send to get him off the plate. At the very least, they're clearly trying to get him from getting his arms extended again.
Therefore, it is Springer, and he's got it for the first out. Digging in once again, Ben Zobrist. He scored after reaching on a single in his last time up. Line to the right side. Springer is back in plenty of time to put this away, however, and there are 2 gone.
The catcher, number 41.
Settling in now, Victor Martinez. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Not surprisingly here, this is on the ground to the right side. That's through for a base hit, his second of the ball game. Ready for another shot now. J.D. Martinez. Couple of singles to his credit thus far. Lays off 1-0. 2 out with the man at first. Low and away as he misses again. 2-0.
That's just not a competitive pitch. I mean, that ball isn't even close. Now the hitter's sitting 2-0.
Smoked on the ground up the middle. That's through. Another base hit for him. He's 3 for 3. Digging in, Francisco Lindor. He's 0 for 1 thus far. He's set and the pitch. And a pitch takes off inside and gets away. So now 2 men in scoring position. Runners at second and third with 2 gone. Charlie Blackmon will grab a bat to pinch hit. And they'll do so with a couple of runners in scoring position. Andrew Miller. George Springer will grab a bat to pinch hit. And they'll do so with a couple of runners in scoring position here, but with 2 out in the inning. And that's right there, and we're even at 1. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Pretty good pitch and a great take there. There's not a lot you could do with that slider breaking down, and unless you can catch it way out front and hook it down the line. You see him.
Got him looking, and that'll do it. The inning. Here's George Springer. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest.
Right fielder.
Started to go down after it, and he couldn't hold back. It's strike 1. Now here's the pitch. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball. popped up. Seager is there for it, and that's the first out of the inning. Digging in and looking for more, Charlie Blackmon. He's off to a fast start in this one, 2 for 2, including a home run. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. That's wide, 2-0.
Here he is, falling behind again, 2-0. This has been a big part of his struggles. You can't pitch from behind and in hitters' counts all the time.
And that is through into right field for a single. Here's the third baseman, David Wright. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Low for ball 1. 1-0 count. Here it is. Here's a swing and a miss, 1-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Ready with the 1-1 pitch. And there he goes towards second. Pitch inside. The throw. Got him as it scored a caught stealing on a perfect throw from the catcher, Martinez. To 2-2 now. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. That was a curveball that never really broke, stayed high.
Really high curveball right there. Struggling with the release point. That's the key to the curveball, figuring out and finding that release point.
Calling for it, Zobrist. And that ends the inning. Ready once again, Giancarlo Stanton. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Left fielder, Giancarlo Stanton.
They haven't played perfectly as it's hit on the ground. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away. Here's Corey Seager. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. There's a fastball that just misses, ball 1. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. 1 out, nobody on. And a fastball just a bit high.
2 balls, 1 strike.
This ball will be chopped foul.
Well, he's out in front of that breaking ball right there. Not surprised. I was after that fastball. Nice job of pitching, kind of keeping him off balance.
And that's in for a base hit. Make it a 1 for 3 game so far. In is the third baseman, Evan Longoria. A hit in 2 tries so far. From the stretch. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike. Here's the 0-1. Swing and he pops him up. Looks to be playable in foul ground. Therefore it is Votto. 2 away now. Stepping in, Tom Seaver. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game.
Tom Seaver.
Big Daddy Bulldog will look for some 2-out magic here as he'll pinch hit with 2 gone and a runner at first. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. A runner on first with 2 away. Slider stayed too low, ball 2.
On 2-0, you can bet he's looking for a fastball that he can turn on and drive. Might be thinking about picking on that big hole between first and second.
Throw goes to Votto over at first. It's in time to retire. Felipe Rivero, a 6'2" left-hander, jogs in to take over on the hill. Bryce Harper will be the first one to greet him as he'll have to turn around and bat from the right side of the plate here. Oh, and he just blows the fastball by him for strike 1. And no swing, apparently, ball 1.
Well, you're in trouble at the plate if you fall behind this guy 0-2, so that was a good job to hold up right there.
On the move is Martinez. But he won't have a play. This is down and into the gap. And he's not stopping. He wants 3. And he is into third with a leadoff triple. Striding into the box, Joey Votto. Already a home run and a double for him in this one. And a check swing here, but he clearly went around on a pitch that would have been a strike anyway. It's 0-1. And I believe they'll say he broke the plane, as yes he did. It's ruled a strike. Ball swung on and hit high down the line in left, but it'll get back in among the crowd, so the count holds at 0-2. Again, he sends it out of play. Might have been looking to find that outside corner, but he couldn't quite get it there. It's 1-2.
Well, no surprise on that one. That's the classic slider down the way, trying to get him to chase on that 0-2 pitch.
Got him to miss the breaking ball there. Joey Votto is dealt with for the first out in the bottom of the inning.
Your attention, please. Now
New pitcher set to take over now. It's the right-hander Sergio Romo that gets the call. Chris Bryant stands in as he can't connect here. 0-1. Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Checked his swing there. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. Ball 1. And this is going to be a foul ball. Swing, and that's hit out of play up into the plaza level. A swinging bunt to the mound. And the runner from third crosses the plate, and he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him. Here's Corey Seager. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2.
Matt, here we are. Double play situation, and everybody knows he's got that sinker. Maybe get a ground ball and get 2, right? But he comes with the fastball right there. Now nobody knows what to see. This is going to be an interesting at-bat. I like the call for the 2-strike changeup. You got to make a better pitch. He got away with one right there.
And this is in the air down the left field line and into foul territory. Stanton is over now, and he puts this one away in foul territory, and there are 2 men out. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
Now batting.
Here comes the first pitch.
Baseman.
Carlos Correa started to go around, but it's a called strike. 0-1. On its way, the 0-1 pitch.
0-2.
Looks like he swung it underwater that time for strike 2. And he'll try to get him to chase the fastball there, but he lays off. 1-2.
I like that they went away with that pitch right there. They really tried to tie him up on that previous pitch, so he was probably what we call inside conscious. He didn't get a strike there, but I'm guessing he was looking for another ball in.
A swing and a miss at a sinker. The strikeout. Striding in once again, Carlos Correa. They'll try and get things started as we begin inning number 6. Swing and a miss, and he's behind 0-1.
When you're facing this good a hitter, man, that strike 1 becomes so important. To get ahead with him and make him think about something else. Now you can control the at-bat. Man, he's got a good fastball. He showed it off right there. He blew it right by him.
Springer is there, and he has it for the out. Here's Ben Zobrist now. He singled earlier, making him 1 for 2 to this point. Here's a slider to start things out, looked at for ball 1. The 1-0 delivery. Oh, high, deep. That is a moonshot, folks. A long home run. Here's the switch. Hitting Victor Martinez. He's looking for
Victor Martinez.
Dylan Betances enters from the bullpen to do the pitching. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. That's smoked, but right into the shift. Throw on to first gets Martinez, and that's the second out of the inning. Digging in once again, J.D. Martinez. He's working on a 3-hit ball game right now. Righty against righty as this is taken for a ball. It's 1-0. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. Hit hard on the ground to the right. And a backhanded reach at first, but he can't flag it down. Around second now and headed for third. And he will make it all the way to third now as that mistake proves a costly one indeed. Digging in to try it again, George Springer. as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. And a slur, but this is in the dirt for a ball.
1 out away from stranding that runner on third. So the last thing you want to do is throw a wild pitch and let him score. Nice job there by the catcher to knock that one down.
And the slurve can't find the zone, and it's 2-2. Got him. Couldn't connect on the slurve that time, and that'll end. Digging in, Dylan Betances. He's getting his first plate appearance of the game here in the 6th. Now started to go down after it, and he couldn't hold back. It's strike 1. Set up away with the changeup, but it's 1-1. And he pulled up in time, but it's a called strike 2. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
The right fielder,
from the stretch,
4.
here's the pitch. George Springer is at the plate now, and he's quickly behind 0-1. And this one's downstairs. It's a ball and a strike. Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. Maybe too much break on the slider. 2-1. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. There's that little sinker right over the outside corner. And now this ball's lifted in the air down the right field line, but this will get back into the seats, so the count holds at 2-2. Hit in the air out to center field. Zobrist over to his left, and he makes the catch for the second out. Here's Charlie Blackmon now. It's been a nice game for him. 3 hits, including a homer to this point. This is on the ground over to first, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is. Giancarlo Stanton now 0 for 2 with a walk for him so far. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. Comes set, and the 0-1. Hit sharply on the ground. A diving try, but it's through into the outfield. Digging in and looking for more, Corey Seager. It was a single for him in his last at-bat. First offering on its way. And that one stayed too low, apparently. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Lays off again, and it's 2-0.
And the reason he's working away so much here is because he's got that big hole on the right side of the infield to worry about. With the first baseman holding the runner on, it's always smart to pitch into the defense you have behind him.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Evan Longoria. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Hot shot on the ground to short. Seager takes it in. Throw on to Votto will take care of him at first, and the side is. Here's the third baseman, David Wright. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game.
Third baseman, David Wright.
Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. And he'll just fight this one off as it's chopped foul. Now the 0-1. And that misses 1-1. Victor gives the sign, the 1-1. Now a ball swung on and heading for the stands in right, and that'll move the count to 1-2 now. And a swing and a miss that time by Wright as he couldn't come up with it. 1 away.
Now batting.
Ready once again, Bryce Harper. 2 for 3 for him so far, including a triple. Zach Britton takes the call from the pen as he'll try to get the final 2 outs of this 7th frame. 0-1, here it comes. Line drive to left. Stanton is right there as he'll put it away without much problem for the second out.
First baseman, number 19.
In is Joey Votto now. He's 2 for 3 with a home run and a double. Just got a piece of it as it's fouled back. 0-1, here's the pitch. And look out as that one ran in and got him. Here's Chris Bryant now. 2 hits and 3 at-bats for him in this one. Kelvin Herrera takes over pitching duties, looking to get that final out now here in this 7th inning. And this takes off on Victor as it's by him to the backstop. And that'll hurt as the runner will move into scoring position now. Chopped weakly to the left. And not too shabby out of the pen. Takes just 2 pitches to get the. Digging in, Kelvin Herrera.
Leading off for Alabama, pitcher Kelvin Herrera.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Grounder down the line at third. Wright has it. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8.
The batter, number 1.
Here's Carlos Correa now. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. And that's waved at and missed for strike 1. Here comes the 0-1. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball. Comes back with the cut fastball for strike 3 called, and there are 2 down. Ready for another shot now. Ben Zobrist. He homered earlier and is 2 for 3 to this point. Couldn't help himself that time as he chases one below the knees. It's strike 1. Cutter low, 1-1. And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1. Zobrist awaiting the 2-1. Down and in as he's forced to back out of the way that time. He's set. Here's the 3-1. Little tapper down the first baseline. That winds up foul for the second strike. Crowd gets up for the 3-2. Oh, forget about this one. Baba Booey. That one is out of here. This game is tied. Ready for another chance? Victor Martinez. On the night, he's 2 for 4 with a pair of singles. First pitch has him dancing to avoid it. It's ball 1. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
This inning really feels like it's getting away from him out there. As a reliever, you can't let that happen. Nothing you can do about what's already happened, and it's only going to get worse if you're not focusing on the guy in the batter's box.
Calling for it, Bryant. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Stepping in, Corey Seager. He'll see what he can do leading off the home 8. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And here's a ball hit in the air. And he'll stay with it here as he puts the squeeze on it for out number 1. Standing in, Carlos Correa. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Trying to jam him with the first pitch slider, but it's in a bit too tight for ball 1. And now action in the bullpen as they're close. Here comes the 1-0. 1-0 pitch is his slider, swung on and missed. 1-1. 2-1.
Count 2-1.
Boy, he just threw that fastball by him.
Everybody knows he's got that fastball that gets up at 100 miles an hour.
There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Back goes Martinez, and they have taken the lead. Digging in for his second at-bat, Dylan Betances. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And the slider.
Counts 1-0.
Stayed low apparently for a ball. Freddie Freeman will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. And this is off the fence right in front of the Dodger bullpen. Freeman will head to second. And he's in there safely. He's got a double. Stepping into the box, George Springer. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1 for 4 day. Eric Gagne answers the call now, looking to get this one onto the 9th inning without any trouble. Hit hard to third. Throw on to first. 2 gone. Here's Charlie Blackmon now. It's been a nice game for him. 3 hits, including a homer to this point. A swing and a miss on a ball that jammed him. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. Line to the right side. That's in there. Base hit. Freeman rounds the corner and is headed home. And this will not be close, and the run will score easily. Here's the third baseman, David Wright. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame. He'll try to take control of the inside part of the plate with the fastball as he backs him off a bit. Ground ball sent back up the middle. A step on second for the force, and that'll do it. Kenley Jansen comes out of the bullpen.
Now pitching.
Here's J.D. Martinez. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Here we go with inning number 9 as the first pitch misses for ball 1.
That's a great check swing. It's tough to hold up on that pitch. It looks like a fastball, and the slider just breaks away from it. He's held up, though. Strong hands.
Called strike at the knees. Evens the count at 1-1. There's that heavy sinker for strike number 2. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. Votto in foul ground. He's got it 1 away. Here's George Springer, and he's likely just trying to put one in play here. 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts thus far. And this is taken outside for ball 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Swing and a flare hit toward right. Springer coming on. He makes the play. Really had to hustle to get to that one. 2 gone now. Giancarlo Stanton now. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th. Starts him out with a sinker that's inside. 1-0. Late that time for a strike. Wisely lays off the cut fastball there. It's 2-1. Now a ball fouled down the right field line out of play, so that'll move the count to 2-2 now. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. And another foul ball. The 2-2 one more time. And a tough take on an inside sinker that just missed for ball 3.
Well, you don't want to get caught looking for the final out. That's a tough pitch to lay off. Impressive that he did.
And Stanton's aboard. It's a base hit. So that'll extend the inning, and with 2 away, bring up Corey Seager. Here's Corey Seager. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1 for 4 day. D. Gordon will come on now and pinch run here.
Number 9, D. Gordon.
Slapped hard the opposite way. And that ball gets down out near the wall and should be extra bases. Gordon is on his way home, and he will beat the tag. Safe at the plate. In is the third baseman, Evan Longoria.
Evan Longoria.
Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Little dribbler down the line. Right. Oh, my. Bare hands it. What a play. And just like that, this one is over. Several good offensive performances in this one, but none better than the one turned in by the guy you see right there. He's our top player of the game.
9 runs.
Well, he blasted a couple of balls over the wall in this one. Really put the guys on his back and carried him to the victory.
For the visitors, 8 runs on 16 hits. No errors. They left 9 runners on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 56 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this evening. We remind you to please drive home safely.
Matinee baseball on tap for you on MLB Network, coming your way from historic Fenway Park in Boston. Today, it'll be Diamond Dynasty baseball between the 66ers and the Bombers. Looking forward to this matchup, and it's next on MLB Network. Carlos Correa is in to start things out as he swings and misses at that one at strike one. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Our temperature 74 degrees as we get things started this afternoon. Hot shot on the ground is short. Throw on to first, and one shortstop rounds out to the other, 1 away.
Center fielder.
Here's Ben Zobrist now. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. To short, hit hard. On to first, and there were 2 down. Digging in the switch hitter, Victor Martinez. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. And that one stayed up a little high. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. And he misses again, 2-0. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And that's in there, so perhaps some life here with 2 men out. He'll get it into second. The tag, and they'll get him at second, and with that, here's Starling Marte. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Leading off for Alberta, center fielder.
And he pops him up back behind second base. Correa into shallow center. He's got it 1 away. In now, Jose Ramirez.
Third baseman, Jose Ramirez.
So a rather weak start to the at-bat as he misses badly there. It's 0-1.
I'll tell you, if I'm on the hill, I'm throwing that changeup again. Didn't look like he picked it up very well out of his hand.
Well, as demonstrated there, that's a tough pitch to do anything with.
Yeah, good luck. But hey, a high fastball all of a sudden becomes really dangerous for a pitcher if it's not spotted above the zone. A little height difference makes all the difference.
So coming to the plate, Orlando Cepeda. First cuts for him here with the bases open and 2 away. Good off-speed pitch, had him out in front.
0-1.
For strike 1. And boy, big problems here to start this at-bat. It's 0-2 now.
Well, he was clearly looking for a fastball right there, and that slider got right to him and went whoop, slid to the side, and as a result, you got an ugly swing and miss.
Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1. And that's into the gap and should be extra bases. And this will kick up against the wall near the Red Sox bullpen. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone. Here's George Springer. And now following the 2-out double, he's got a chance to drive in a run here. A swing and a miss just out in front of that fastball.
Well, that hit by the 3-hole hitter right there really changes the whole inning to put somebody in scoring position, and now you bring your 4-hitter up to drive them in. It's almost like the way you script it when you're writing out a lineup.
And nothing will come of the 2-out double. Coming to the plate now, J.D. Martinez. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game.
J.D. Martinez.
Second inning starts with a fastball that misses. It's 1-0. Here it comes. Inside, and he falls behind the hitter now, 2-0.
Not the ideal spot to be right here. 2-0 count on a real good hitter. Boy, you're going to have to make some really good pitches now.
Here's Tulowitzki at short. Throw to first will be in time, and there's 1 gone here to start the second. In is Joey Votto now.
Number 19, Joey
Into the windup and the pitch. That's lifted the other way out to left. Judge is under it. 2 gone. Now at the plate, Giancarlo Stanton. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. And that misses inside 1-0. Here it comes 1-0. And that one stayed too low, apparently.
Well, not a great spot to be in right now. 2-0 to a great hitter like this. This is when you really have to pay attention as a pitcher. And if you have good off-speed stuff, this might be the time to start mixing in your off-speed stuff.
Sitting 3-0 right here. I wouldn't be.
There's a swing and a missile sent out to center field. A leap, but he won't get it. It's off the wall. Meanwhile, now this ball's trouble as it looks like it'll be good for extra bases. Not in time, and he's in there with a double. Here comes the first pitch. Corey Seager is at the plate as he looks at ball one.
Boy, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, you have to make sure it's up above the zone like that. He can't do a whole lot with that, but if it were a little lower, he can and will make you pay big time.
And this is drifting foul back into the stands. Tap down the line. That's a foul ball. 2-2, here it is. Third foul ball in a row, and this is turning into a pretty good at-bat.
He's just fouling them off till he gets something he wants to hit.
High pop-up. Ramirez is there for it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Now at the plate, Aaron Judge. He'll look to get something going here in this scoreless ball game.
Aaron
checks his swing, but this pitch is right there for strike one. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike two. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Skied into very shallow right. Martinez has a read on it, looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. So digging in now, Gary Sanchez. He'll get to take his first cuts here. And a whiff at a good slider that time. The windup and the 0-1. Started that swing a bit too early.
Beautiful changeup. Got him out front with that swing right there. That's what a changeup will do. Just keep you off balance.
Ball swung on and hit high down the line in left, but it'll get back in among the crowd. So the count holds at 0-2.
Well, when you're hitting with two strikes, you're just in battle mode. Right there, he gets a breaking ball. He just fouled it off. Got a piece of it and stays alive.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch out. Gary Sanchez goes down for the second out in the bottom half. Starlin Castro started to go around, but it's a called strike. 0-1. And he takes something off there and had him way out in front for strike two. This is in the air out to right field. Martinez has a beat on it, and the inning is over. At the plate, Evan Longoria. He'll step in to lead it off in the top of the third.
Evan Longoria
sends that one out of play for strike one. 0-1 count. Here it comes. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And a neck-high fastball that time.
Basic pitching right there. 0-2 fastball up and out of the zone. Change the eye level. Now time to go to that curveball down and away.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Drilled on the ground is short. Oh, what a stop on the slide. He gathers the throw. Safe. Remarkable play just to stop that ball, but it's going to go into the books as a hit, and the leadoff man is aboard. Now a bunt attempt here. And you can't ask for much more out of a pitcher than that. The sacrifice works to perfection. And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw. Here's Carlos Correa now. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Carlos Correa
hit sharply toward the right side. That's in there. Base hit. And on the play, the runner moves into scoring position now at second. Digging in for his second. action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. Chad Green is going to come on to pitch here, and in just the third inning, you have to think he'll be asked to eat some innings. And that's high for a ball, 1-0. The 1-0 delivery. Slider stayed too low, ball 2.
That's a good approach when you're facing a young arm you might not be too familiar with. Take a look at a few and see what he's got. Now he's got himself ahead in the count. Good pitch right there from the reliever. Tough for hitters to do much with pitches in that location unless they're looking for it. That's a big fastball, obviously, and we're going to see this reliever throw it a lot.
Took something off there as this pitch is in the dirt, but handled quickly behind the plate. He's set. Here's the 3-2. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here.
Well, they got him in the rocking chair right now. A little changeup, follow up with the fastball. He's a little late with that swing. I may go back with another changeup.
Standing in now with runners in scoring position, Victor Martinez. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. And this scoots under his glove. Oh, what a time for that. And a second run is across. In to score is the runner from first. It's a 3-0 game. And he'll reach second now with one away. And he is in there. Stepping in and ready for another shot, J.D. Martinez. 3 runs already home and a potential 4th standing at third base. Casper with a great slide. How about that? Ready for another chance? Joey Votto. He flew out in his last at-bat. Now the pitch. And you wonder about the control now as he misses high with the slider. Here comes the 1-0. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. But that'll be off the wall in right center. The throw into second. And going for it, the right call. He's in at second base with a 2-out double. Giancarlo Stanton now. It was a double for him in his first turn at the plate. Drilled right back up the middle. And the throw pulls the first baseman off the bag, and he's safe at first. Here's Troy Tulowitzki now, and they've got some work to do early on, down 4-0 already. Just a miserable effort there. It's 0-1.
Real nice curveball there. Had a lot of late break, and he waved right through that one.
And this one's chopped foul right at home plate.
Well, he got a piece of that breaking ball right there. That's the second one he's seen in a row now, and he fouled that one off. Let's see if he comes back with a third one. 3 in a row. This is just great pitching. They start him off with the slider to get the strike, and then they bust him in with a fastball. I don't know what he's thinking up there, but they really are messing with his mind right now.
Now, a foul tip right into the
catcher. Chad Green.
Chad Green comes on with one gone. Here as he looks at a called strike one. DJ LeMahieu will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher. And this one's hit on the ground, but foul. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Now a little pop-up off toward the first base side. And that'll take care of the pinch hitter here for out number 2.
Now batting.
Coming to the plate now, Starling Marte. It was a flyout for him to start the home first. First pitch curveball swung on and missed. Strike one. Swing and a miss, and he's in trouble now. 0-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Got him swinging, and that will end the